The next 6 months will destroy your career, and I will tell you why. Think about February 2020, right? The stock market was doing great, your kids were in school, you were going to restaurants, shaking hands, planning vacations. If someone told you they were stockpiling toilet paper, you would have thought they would have lost their mind, right? 3 weeks later, the entire world changed.
Now to growing concerns about the deadly coronavirus officially hitting the U.S.
The first death from coronavirus here in the United States.
I am officially declaring a national emergency.
I think we're that exact same phase right now, except this time, it's not a virus.
Artificial intelligence.
AI lately.
AI, the future of it, where we
Whether
are.
you think artificial intelligence will save the world or end it.
A few months ago, an article on X went viral, written by an AI startup founder, someone who's been building and investing in this space for 6 years. And the reason it blew up made my stomach drop. AI doesn't just assist anymore. You describe what you want built, and it builds it. Now, you might be thinking, okay, so coders are in trouble, but not me. That doesn't affect me. That's the part most people miss. And it's the part that changes everything. Because maybe you are wrong.
I do freelance writing, and how else can I say it? Recently, I lost this job to AI.
I am a chartered translator with over 15 years of experience, and AI took my job.
AI is being used for scripting, for shooting and producing movies.
I lost my job to AI at the age of 63.
AIs can now drive cars, manage energy grids, and even invent new molecules. Just a few years ago, each of these was impossible.
In 2022, AI couldn't do basic math. By 2023, it could pass the bar exam. By 2024, it could write working software and explain graduate-level science. 2025, coding agents like Cloud Code, Cursor, and Codex stopped just auto-completing. They started writing entire features on their own. By early 26, the pace went vertical. In 3 months, February to April, the top labs shipped 7 new frontier models. And then, right now, the line everyone had been waiting for got quietly crossed. OpenAI said its Codex model helped build itself. Anthropic said most of its own code is now written by its own AI. And Google's DeepMind has AI designed better chips and better algorithm. The tool is now helping build a better version of the tool. They call it an intelligence explosion. Every few decades, there is a moment where the rules of how money is made get completely rewritten. The internet was one. Mobile was another one, social media another one, and each time the same thing happens. The internet created more millionaires than any technology in history, not because people were smarter, because they were earlier. They saw the shift while everyone else was arguing about whether email would replace the fax machine. AI is that wave, except it's bigger, it's faster, and it's not coming. It's already here. In every major disruption, there are 3 types of people. Type number 1, the denier. These people looked at the early internet and said, nobody's going to buy things from a website. Put your credit card in this website? Not safe. Look at social media and said, it's just kids posting selfies. And right now they are saying, I tried ChatGPT and I made stuff up. It's not that impressive. Type 2 is the spectator. This person knows something big is happening. They read the articles, they watch the videos, and then they do absolutely nothing. And the type 3 is the builder. This person sees the same disruption everyone else sees, but instead of denying it or watching it, they ask a different question. Not, how do I protect what I have? But, what can I create with this? That question changes everything because it shifts you from defense to offense, from scarcity to opportunity, from employee thinking to entrepreneur thinking. Every previous wave of technology gave leverage to companies. The internet gave leverage to Amazon, Google, Facebook. Mobile gave leverage to Apple, Uber, Instagram. But this wave is different. AI gives leverage to individuals. For the first time in history, a single person with a laptop has access to capabilities that used to require a team of 10, or 20 maybe, or 100. You know what that means? The barrier to build a business just collapsed. The thing that used to stop most people, I don't have the skill, I don't know how to do this, I don't have a team, I don't have the money, all of that is gone. AI just demolished them. So here are 3 moves you need to make if you want to ride that wave. First one, stop treating AI like Google. Start using AI seriously, not casually, not as a search engine. Make sure you're using the best model available. You have to dig into the settings and select the most capable option. Right now, that means Cloud Opus 4.8 or ChatGPT 5.5. Move 2, build the muscle, not the tool. These specific tools don't matter as much as the muscle of learning new ones quickly. The models that exist today will be obsolete in a year. The people who come out of this well won't be the ones who mastered one tool. They will be the ones who got comfortable with the pace of changing itself. Make a habit of experimenting. Try new things even when the current thing is working. Get comfortable being a beginner repeatedly. That adaptability is the closest thing to a durable advantage that exists right now. Move 3, 1 hour a day. Spend 1 hour a day experimenting with AI. Not reading about it, using it. Every day, try to get into do something new. Something you haven't tried before. Start today, and by New Year's Eve, 6 months from now, you understand what's coming better than 99% of people around you. Same calendar, completely different person. Look, I know this is a lot, but think with me. We are entering the most productive era in human history. That's not a hype, that's math. A single person can now do in a week what used to take a team 3 months, 3 years. And that changes everything about what's possible for you. 6 months from now, on New Year's Eve, some people are going to look back and say, that's when I started building. That's when I stopped sitting on ideas and actually made them real. And some people will look back and say, I had the same tools as everyone else and I did nothing with them. This video was based on an article that went viral on X a few months ago. If you want to read the full thing, I will leave the link in the description below. It's worth your time. The tools are here. The window is open. Everyone else is watching. Stop watching, dude. Start building. If you're not subscribed, it's a goodbye for now, but if you do, cheers, you are already ahead of the game.